Hey everybody, it's Dr. Christine. Welcome back to Change Your Mind, Change Your Life, where you are learning how to unravel the tangled knot of chronic pain or chronic functional symptoms that you've been experiencing, pain and symptoms related to a neural circuit or the mind-body connection, or what Dr. John Cerno called TMS, tension myositis syndrome. If you have an injury today or tomorrow, how can you be assured that it won't turn into chronic pain down the road? Very good question. And in today's video, I'm going to share a story of my own personal experience, something that happened to me about 2 weeks ago. And I will encourage you to do what I did to ensure that you don't set yourself up for some new form of chronic pain down the road. Before I do that, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you're getting notifications so that you'll see these videos when they come out, approximately 2 times per week, because it's these small bite-sized chunks. They're going to help to really allow the message to sink in and do you the most good. A couple of weeks ago, we had a hurricane come through and it brought down a lot of yard debris, palm trees, branches, leaves, sticks, etc. Well, I look at yard work as a form of exercise, and I trust that my body can do it without breaking down and without suffering any negative consequences from it. So my husband and I didn't hire anybody to clear the yard for us. We did it ourselves. And I was dragging some of these big, long palm tree leaves, or fronds, I guess they're called, out to the debris pile out by the street. I had no idea how slippery these palm tree leaves are. Now, I also have lived most of my life in cold environments where I know what it feels like to step on a sheet of ice and your feet come out from under you and you land on your bum and it hurts. Well, that's exactly what happened to me on this palm leaf. It slid along the sidewalk. My foot came out from under me and I knew I was going down and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Now, it's human reflex that you put your hand out, right, to help like break the fall and make it less painful when you land. So that's exactly what happened. My right arm and hand went out behind me to kind of catch myself so I didn't put all my weight down on my bum when I landed on the concrete sidewalk. Well, you know the feeling when time speeds up and slows down at the same time. Well, that's what happened to me as I was falling. I was getting these like flashes of thoughts in my brain, rapid fire, like, oh no, don't let your hand hit the pavement first. That's how people break their wrists. Or, oh, this is going to sprain a sacroiliac joint. Or, oh, I hope I don't hurt my back when I land. Or like, oh boy, this isn't going to be good. This is really going to hurt when I hit. Now, lesson number 1 from that. When you all of a sudden have some sort of injury, impact, accident, you're not going to be able to get your thought on top of those instant, really quick thoughts. You touch a hot stove, your brain goes, ouch, and you pull it away. And that's totally fine. That is not going to set you up for chronic pain. What sets you up for chronic pain is how you react and respond after the incident. So I came down fast. It felt like a really slow motion fall, but it came down fast. My right hand caught me first and then my bum. It was uncomfortable, but that is all I would describe it as. The second I landed and paused for one moment, I knew that I needed to counteract all those little flashes of scary thoughts that went through my brain as I was going down. So I instantly said, thank God I was a chiropractor for over 20 years, because that made my wrists and forearms really strong, stronger than the average person of my stature. So the reason why I did that, I know from my past experience in healthcare, that's the number 1 way to break a wrist is you fall down on an outstretched arm. That's also the number 1 way to break or dislocate your collarbone. So I knew that I didn't want to experience days or weeks of hand and wrist pain and swelling. So I stopped the thought. Not only did I stop the worrisome thoughts, I fought back against it, and I fought back hard. So I didn't say, I hope this won't hurt tomorrow. I didn't say, I hope I didn't sprain or break my wrist. I didn't say, I hope I didn't injure anything. I went the extra mile and I said, thank God I have strong wrists and hands. Now, there's a chance I could have broken a wrist. I mean, if that's going to happen, that's going to happen. And I didn't break anything. Not only did I not break anything, I had zero pain. I had zero pain in my bum. I had zero pain in my hand or wrist. It didn't swell. It didn't turn black or blue. It was perfectly normal. I didn't even experience a few minutes of pain. Now, can we do that in every single situation? I know that there can and will be injuries that are so severe that they give you a lot more pain in the moment, or that you might actually break or tear something. But it's so vitally important that you get on top of your immediate thoughts after an injury to minimize the chances that chronic pain could develop there. Do not think things like an injured joint gets arthritis. Do not worry about all the what if things that can happen. You remind yourself how good your body is at healing. Pick some incident of healing in the past and use that as evidence. Remember that time you skinned your knee as a kid? It healed. Remember that time you broke a bone? It healed. Remember that time you had the flu? You healed. So you remind yourself how good your body is at healing, and reaffirm over and over and over again that your body does heal. It does self-regulate. It does repair. Okay, so very important lesson. Tuck it in your pocket to use it at a future date, because we do live in a physical world. Gravity is going to pull you down one day and you're going to bump or thump or hurt or injure yourself. Get on top of any worrisome thoughts right away and correct them. All right, I know you are strong. I know you do heal. I know that there is no reason for chronic pain to develop after any potential future accident or injury that may happen in your future. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you again in a couple days. Bye-bye.